Hello and welcome back to another Nostale video. Today I'm going to be attempting to make a Cuby raid seal. And to do that, I have all the ingredients here, and it says I need to do it in Sunny Meadows. So the way that I do this, it's going to be a little annoying because of this arrow above me, but it should be fine. I have to use dowsing rods. And basically there's a spot on the map that I need to get to, and once I figure out where that, and I have to use the dowsing rods to get there. Once I figure out where that is, I can use this raid time space piece to create the time space. And after I do that, I can then use the time space, and then if I complete the time space without dying or anything, then it will give me a Cuby seal as a reward. So far, no luck on finding it. You can actually reset your point on the map in a couple of ways. You can I think if you leave the map and then come back, it will reset it. Also, if you are in a party, which you can't be to do this time space, but you could join a party and then leave, and it will reset your point on the map. I think when you join a party, it resets your point, but if you leave, it should be fine. Alright, let's see if we can get lucky and find it. Sometimes it's basically what these dowsing rods do is it searches a small area of the map around you. And you can see the little symbol here is a question mark, and that means it's not anywhere near me. Sometimes I think I probably missed the far right side of the map. Sometimes it can be in the corners where you can't quite reach it with a dowsing rod, so it's kind of frustrating. You have to go through searching over and over. And let's just do a search on the bridge. I have plenty of these dowsing rods, so it shouldn't be a problem. Just have to walk around a lot and see where it is. And I farmed enough small beans to do 2 of these. I believe I have the materials to do 10, except for the small beans. That's all I have to do, is get more small beans, and then I can do it again. And I think I'll be able to do it. And I actually have a tarot card here, and I'm probably going to use that, especially it costed me less than 2,000 gold. So yeah, I'm definitely going to use that in this first attempt, just to see how it goes and make sure that I'm able to do it. Okay, now you can see there's a second arrow here. It's a little easier if you don't have the first arrow to distract you. But basically it points you in the direction of where the time space is. It looks like it's probably right on top of this mandra, or pretty close, so just kill that and use another one. Really close to here. Looks like it was close to where I was before. Alright, so now I found the point on the map where I can create the time space, and now I just use this and it will create it. Alright, and now let's get into it. I guess I'll use this tarot card. Kinda seems like a waste because I might only do 1 or 2, but at the same time, it was only 2,000 gold or less, so it's not that big of a deal. Have any food I can eat? Actually, just use some mana potions. Restore some of my mana. And maybe a couple of these small health potions. I don't think I need them. So I also have a fairy booster, which I don't think I'm going to use. It kind of seems like a waste. My fairy is only 5%. I don't even know if this AoE attack does have a fire element. Alright, so this time space is pretty long, and it's going to take a little while. But I think with my pets, it shouldn't be too bad. These things are level, that vampire that was here was level 35. These are level 31. So, stronger monsters than I'm used to, but with a good pet, it's no problem. Yet. And I have to remember I have these hamburgers as snacks if I need them. We have a pretty long time limit, I think. I think the time space does take a while, but I don't think it will go past the limit. I don't think the limit should be too much of an issue for us. And as you can see here, the first couple rooms that we saw on the map, you basically make a big circle and come back around to the beginning. Alright. And I guess we just keep killing things. Pretty soon I can use this new armor. I'd love to have a new sword. It's kind of the big thing that I'm missing right now. Which my pet does enough damage for me, so not that big of an issue, but I'm still on a level 20 sword at level 30. So I think any upgrade to my sword will be really useful. And here we find the NPC. I believe he fights with us. Maybe not. Maybe I just protect him. It looks like this room we have to wait for the enemies to spawn. So it looks like I have actually 2 lives here. So if I die, I don't know if, I think if I die 3 times, then I will fail. Also, if this NPC dies, I will fail. So, gotta be careful of that. And if you fail, you actually lose all of the materials that you use to create the time space, including those 30 small beans that were difficult. Not difficult, but they took some time to get. So, be kind of annoying if I lost. Alright. Doesn't look like there's so many good drops so far. I got a couple wool and some green glass. I mean, the drops are good, but there's just not many of them. Ooh, my pet's dying. Gotta be careful. I actually used a potion to keep it alive. Alright, my buff is about to run out, and we're on to the next room. Doesn't look like the NPC follows us. I haven't done this time space in a long time, so I don't exactly remember how it goes. I thought there was at one point where it was a little difficult to keep him alive, but maybe that was the last room that I was in. I think I always struggled with this time space just because I never had a good pet. And now that I have this pet that kills everything in a few hits, it's pretty easy. And as you can see, I'm getting some pretty good experience from this time space already, which is not exactly what I want. I'm kind of using this more as a money-making method. I want the money from the Cuby seals that I'm going to get, but it's not so bad. It'll get me up to probably level 36. I may do a couple of quests before then, but even if it gets me to 36, then I'll be able to get my my specialist card and do the time space even faster. Alright, we're almost to the top here. I don't know if there's anything. Oh yeah, that's where the other Cuby is. I don't know if... I don't think I've ever actually killed it. It's probably pretty difficult to kill. But yeah, you can just run past it and leave that room. Alright. We're actually probably about halfway done almost. Which is pretty good. It's way easier than I thought it would be. Just because I have my pet. But it might... the second half might be a little more difficult. Like I said, I can't exactly remember. Yeah, you can see my experience is going way up. I was just at 50% a minute ago. Now it's 58%. Luckily they increased the limit. I think I mentioned this before, but they increased... It used to be, this time space used to be from level 30 to 45 or 40. They increased it to 45. So now you can do it up to level 45, which I will probably, I won't do it the whole way from level 30 to 45, but I may want to do it a couple extra times after I get my specialist card, and probably after I hit level 40. Just to make a little extra money. I think I used to do this the whole way from level 30 to 40 and just make a bunch of money off of the seals. Alright. I haven't been using too many hamburgers, which is good, I guess, but I need to remember that it's okay to use them. Better to use food than to die. And here's the Cuby again, just running past it. Alright, and now we're headed down. And actually, now that I think about it, I think some of these rooms are actually a little easier than the beginning rooms. I don't think any of them are that hard. I think there's like one room in here that we even skip. One or two rooms. Try not to get hit with this bad effect again. Looks like I can eat a hamburger again. Great. I hate when things attack my pet. And if only my pet was the level that I am. Luckily he's leveling up during this time space, so now he's level 19, which is still 11 levels behind me. Ugh. If only I'd gotten him sooner. You know, after I bought my pet, it was like a day later, I looked in the Nos Bazaar, and they were selling for less than half of the price. I was kind of mad at myself for rushing out and spending all my money on it when I could have waited. Problem with waiting though is you never know if the price is going to go up or down. I mean, for all I know, it could have doubled in that day. Oh, there's one more. Alright. So yeah, I don't mind that much paying a little more than I needed to for my pet. It's definitely worth it. Oh, I got another low quality rag, which means I can make the hippo hat, which is actually, I think, going to be a little better. Oh no. That thing's pretty strong from what I remember. Yeah, they're level 40. I think they just have a lot of health. I don't know if they actually do that much damage. I think these things might be doing more damage to me. Alright, actually my buff ran out too, so let's redo that. Eat some hamburgers. Alright, that room was kinda tough. It's not finished yet either. Oh, there we go. Alright. I'm actually gonna level up pretty soon. My pet is doing pretty good on experience, which is great. You can buy items to level up your pet, but I don't know if that's worth it at this point. Could be. I think it's usually more worth it at higher levels, because it's harder to level it up. Getting a little low on health here. Oops, I just picked up a fake potion. Caused me some even more damage. I'm gonna stay back a little bit. I could have used my AoE attack on all of these, but I figured it wouldn't kill them in one hit, so I just waited. They're not that strong anyway. This room looks a little scary because there's so many monsters, but they're only level 28. Which even at my level is not too bad. Ooh, potion. So what I think I want to do for the next one is probably upgrade some of my skills and learn one or two new ones. I know that blackout skill I really want. And if I can sell my Cuby seal from this, I can make enough money to get that. As long as I have the job level for it, which I think I do. Oh, I just picked up another potion. Oh well. Alright. And that may have been the last room. Nope. I think the very last room is empty. I thought this room might be empty too, but I guess not. I'm at 90% experience right now. So this method, this time space could be used as a money-making method or just a fast way to level up. I don't even know if it's necessarily faster than any other method. I think you'd probably get farther even just doing the quests. but it's a different thing to do. It's a little more fun, maybe. So yeah, that was it. Let's complete it and see what we get. Bunch of points. We got 900 reputation, 10,000 gold, which is pretty good, and a Cuby seal. Well, that's really good, actually. I didn't even realize I got gold from doing that. Alright, and before I go, I'll just check and see what the price is on this seal. I checked it before. I think it's about 145,000 roughly. So I'll probably put it in there and see if I can get that for it. If not, I can always lower the amount. Alright. Ooh, it went up to 198,000. I'm actually gonna put it in for 190,000. Might be a little too much. I don't know if it's gonna sell for that, but we'll see. So yeah, that's all I have for this video. In the next one we will, what will we do? I don't know. Probably continue on with quests. I'll be doing some of these Cuby seal time spaces in between the videos, and that way I'll kind of make money as I go along, and I can start affording things like a mount, which would be nice, and someone else mentioned a costume, which would also be nice. Let's see how much a mount is. 500,000 roughly. Not too bad. I'm making almost 200,000 a piece, so not bad. Yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.